Welcome everyone to another video in our Bryan Fundamentals series, where I try to get better at Bryan day by day and bring you along for the ride. So, the last two ranked sessions, we've been working on our down forward one. And down forward one, we realized, is kind of meant to be a little bit of this mind game, where you get into your opponent's face, and you do like a single down forward one, see how they're going to react, maybe do two, right? And if your opponent is blocking, you'll come in for lows. And if your opponent is mashing, then you just keep going, right? And the fun part is that you get to play this game, like, up to 4 times, right? 4 times in a row. And it's essentially built-in dash blocking in some ways, if you remember the dash blocking videos that we did. With that being said, one of the things that we find to be kind of interesting is that when people notice that they're playing against this, they start to run away a lot from us, right? And I think the concept that I want to practice today is essentially how to stick to an opponent. I think that's the more generic way of saying it, because if you stick to your opponent gets less time to breathe, but you are not necessarily choosing to fight in the close range in every single matchup, even if it's a situation that you shouldn't be. Like, you'll hear me against, like, say, Harong players say that I never want to be up close against a Harong. But at the same time, or Steve for that matter, but at the same time, that does not mean play over here, right? When Peter was coaching me, Peter would say, this is not neutral. This is not neutral. There is no neutral here because you're not stepping anything. There's no move you're afraid of, so this isn't neutral. Neutral is close range, right? All the stepping and mind games that are involved with it, but also, like, pretty much any range where you can hit your opponent, right? This is neutral. This here is neutral, right? If my opponent comes in, they get hit. If they don't, it whiffs, right? That's still neutral. And this is sort of what I mean by it's like we want to stick to our opponent. So we're either going to stay really close to them, if that's what we're trying to do against like a Mishima, a Claudio, anyone with a while running move or a wave dash is essentially when you want to consider staying close. And then anyone with just like none of those moves, and instead all of their strength comes from just like really powerful close range offense, like Steve and Harong and, you know, even like Azucena or something, like those are the ones where you want to play at the max range of your down fours, right? And you want to be using those down fours to like kind of make life annoying for them because you're always in range of those moves, right? That's what I think neutral is, and that's what we need to do is like we need to maintain that optimal range, because I think something that happens to us a lot when we're playing is that our opponents will try to escape from that range and basically get a mental break, right? Like, get over here and be like, I'm just going to get away from this and think about it, right? It's especially prevalent against certain players like Alyssa's. And I think the way to deal with this is that we need to be analyzing these movement options that our opponents are doing, right? If our opponents are choosing a movement option that lets them get away from us, then we need to be matching that movement option, right? Normally, we're probably talking about a backdash here. So it's like, okay, if our opponent's trying to get away from this situation, I'm going to follow, right? And do it again, put them in the same situation as before, see if they continue to try and backdash. And if you find out that, yes, they are the stubborn type of player that's going to do this, you know, 2, maybe 3 times in a row, right? That's information that's very useful. And I think that's going to be what we're going to practice today. So without much more expositing on it, that's the plan. So whatever we decide is how we want to be playing, we're going to try and maintain that situation as long as we can, like within reason, right? Like, obviously our opponents will, just like our opponents will sometimes be able to mash out of our offense because you can't guess right every time. There will be times that they can run away from our offense because you cannot, our range, because you cannot guess right every time in those situations either. I guess we'll do a Wi-Fi.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, so Falcon his range is so good, I kind of wonder if I should just stay closer to him. I feel like I should, because so because of that, I'm not going to backdash here. I'm just going to block, and it immediately goes for something like that. Okay, they press after that down 2, right? So immediately, I'm doing something to take advantage of that, right? Let's do a down back 3 here. Whoa, did he punish that? And they fell for it again. Okay, going to the right does not seem to be working. Okay, no respect after the quarter circle back one, and they're trying to just charge everything here, right? Nice. Wow. That's crazy. I'm gonna do a jab into a jab. Okay, nice. Oh, nice. Caught me moving. Sure. Last time they didn't respect it. Nice. Getting a little crunchy at the end there, but you can see that, like, I'm kind of just paying attention to what do you do after my moves, and I'm not thinking too much about the consequences of it, because I'm just thinking, okay, they mashed after a quarter circle back one. They mashed after a down two, and I'm just going to show them the move that counters that, right? Before we continue, I'm actually going to very quickly make sure I'm not on Wi-Fi. It says I'm not. Am I still here? I'm still here. Okay. I turned off my Wi-Fi just to make sure. I always forget to do that when I plug in.
Battle.
Alright, Dragunov. You typically want to stay close to Dragunov. This is like kind of counterintuitive. I'm actually going to lead with a jab because a lot of dragons like to do that. Just ducks and goes for a while standing too. I don't know if you noticed that. Like, that was sort of like their, I don't know what to do here. Oops. Bad attack here. Nice. Didn't break it. That's alright. Nice. We lost. We guessed wrong and we lost. That's okay. I'm going to go for a down back 3 here because they did a jab last time. They're pressing. Pressing here. Nice. Goes for a counter there. So you'll notice that we're kind of brawling, but that's okay because this is actually to our favor. It's really interesting that that beat out down 2. Nice. This person is kind of just on team whilst running 2, which is fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Going for this throw here. Ooh. Alright. But you'll notice that there's a lot of pressing here, so we should probably start edging more towards moves that will like deal with that type of movement, right? There's a lot of ducking and a lot of mashing. And then at the beginning of the round, they'll step. And that's fine. Oh, nice. That duck was crazy. And you'll notice they're starting to duck just a lot. I don't know if you noticed that. Like, they're holding the duck. They're basically holding the duck longer and longer and longer, so we just switched to mids. And this is actually good, because we basically got them to calm down, right? I think they'll sidestep. I was wrong. That's okay. Interesting choice there. Cool. Let's not forget to use our incinerator string as well. Whoa, that doesn't beat it! That's crazy. Nice. I'm expecting a tackle here. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and pop her heat here. Ah! Okay. Nice. You'll notice that this is like kind of scary, but we'll survive it, right? Because like the thing is, we do like perform better here if we're up close to them, right? Oh, I thought I broke it, but instead it was a counter hit. That sucks. Oh, I'm dead. Nice. They've been mixing, I don't know if y'all have noticed, there's a pattern that we kind of caught on to. They mix their C smashes with just throw or tackle. Just go for this. Nice. We did have a lot of moves that were allowing us to kind of get ahead in that situation, which is, you know, it is what it is.
Get ready for the next battle.
But I think the idea is kind of the same, where it's like our opponent is pressing a lot, and we're just trying to stay in the range that we're good at, right? And we're just going through our neutral against them, right? Making things hard for them.
Get ready for the next
Leo. Hey, same rank for once.
round one.
Leo, I really don't know what range I'm supposed to be at. Because Leo has a lot of, like, evasive moves. But I do think that being up close is probably scarier than it needs to be. So we probably don't need to deal with that. So we'll probably kind of kite them at a down 4 range, is my guess. I'll do a backdash here as a result. Nice. You'll notice that this person is trying to get in, right? So we'll keep and try and maintain our... Ooh, this is really good. Okay. So we're gonna start keeping this like longer distance against the Leo for that reason, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that hit me. beats my jab. Okay. So, there are a lot of options that the Leo's going for to mash in these situations. So we'll keep that in mind. Oh man, my Twitch ducks and everything are just getting me in trouble. And they go for that same loop a lot. That's kind of crazy. Hasukashi, good to see you. We will beat this. I have a plan. So there's two parts of this plan. The first one is down 4, they will mash. And we'll just remember that, right? The next part of the plan will be kind of trying to lock them down with these types of moves, right? We're gonna try and lock them down with moves that like prevent them from mashing when we are doing smaller hits up close, right? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Sure. Nice. So that beats jabs, actually. That's actually good to know that the, after K and K, you cannot mash against, the Heat Smash. They're doing that a lot. Okay. One thing is, did you notice at the beginning of this round? Yeah, they do the same thing every time. That's actually kind of interesting. I'm just mixing myself. One thing is, like, do you notice that they're always trying to get far away and then, like, placing these sort of, keep-out moves? Okay. We're just going for the easy one for now, because my back fours are not coming to play, apparently. I'm doing down back 3. And this is what I said before, right? We are going to, wow, that realigned. We're alive, that's fine. Oh my gosh, they're too good. Too much Leo. But we did start getting traction there. I don't know if y'all noticed that the point that we were making was like, oh, okay, they're trying to get away, right? And I need to maintain the distance, and they're going to keep pressing even when they're farther away. So we started getting these launches off the 4-4-1s, and we started kind of pushing the envelope of what we could do with these lows, mainly because they were mashing a lot. But that was kind of the idea. Unfortunately, you know, a little bit too late for it to start taking effect, but I think that was the idea. We definitely had a good idea going. Here is Claudio. Claudio we don't know very well, but we know that he wants to wall running too, so we're not going to run away from him, right? I'm even going to start with a jab here. See what, and they immediately jab after there. Okay. Oh wow, I went for down 2 and I lost. 4-4 is your best friend against Leo's, DJ? That makes sense. Welcome to the stream, by the way. This Claudio is throwing out a lot of moves at these certain ranges. Alright. Bad combo, but we got it to work. But notice we're just kind of continuing to play this range game against them, right? And I don't want him to be able to wall running too easily, right? So I'm going to keep that distance. I'm going to keep sticking to them. I'm going to use these knockdown situations to just get closer. I'm going to block here. And see, like, when they start to get a little bit too far away, now... Ooh, nice duck. Now I'm choosing to, like, use a move a little bit faster, right? As soon as they start getting away, quarter circle back one. I'm using it as a chase move now. That's a cool move. Nice. I'm just gonna go for this. Nice. Alright, cool. This person loves to duck. Oh no! That duck is crazy. That's crazy. These ducks are wild. I do think that they've been flash ducking my hatches a lot. Well, I'm going to say, DJ, I disagree. I think that when they have a wall running 2 or something, you don't want to let them get that space. That's my personal opinion. Or at least that's in Bryan's case. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. We'll do a down back 3 here. Do another one. Holding that duck is really interesting, but I kind of like it. They probably think because we use so much quarter circle back 1. Ooh, that's good. Oh, I didn't duck it, or dodge it. Oh no! Well, DJ, that's totally fine. If it works for you, it works for you, right? These back ones are really getting us a huge amount of gain. That duck was crazy! But I think they just duck a lot. Nice. These ducks are crazy, but they're also not botted. They're just ducking a lot. I think that's just their technique. Oops. Not what I meant to do, but we'll take it. Wake up, hop kick, okay. block. But I didn't. That's crazy. Sure. We can take that. Wow, the range! Okay. They do duck a lot. Remember, they duck a lot. Let's do a down back 3 here. And finish it. Oops, that was my punish. Trying to get him to the wall here. Just finish it. No respect on these down twos. I need to be a little bit careful how I do these. Whew! That was lucky. I thought there was a low coming, but that was lucky. Everything about this is kind of weird. Get that punish. Okay. Oh no, I jumped. I'm dead. Sure. Nice stuff. This person's quite aggressive. I wonder... Nice. I like that. Notice they're trying to get that space still. They still want to get that space. They want to duck. They want to get far away and like either present hop kick, or duck. Sure. Rule of threes, I guess. Nice. They did press. I tried to whiff punish and I failed. That's all right. These interrupts are crazy. Sure. Nice. We're gonna get heat. Well, I thought I would. I thought I would get heat. Never mind. Good games. Oh, man. This is actually really interesting. This is the practice that we're trying to do. Because you notice that he'll get away, and then they'll interrupt us coming in. And I think this is a good situation to actually be thinking about. Like, I, as a player, have been told that I'm very stubborn. And that I will try to stay in your face, or whatever I'm trying to do, right? And in those situations, I am getting caught by these Q-Bound moves. And I think one thing that we can start doing is, this is, I think, tied to the video on this, is essentially come in, back out, see what they do, look for the whiff, right? And, like, just use your movement now as a way to bait these types of things when your opponent is playing that way. Something to keep in mind. I wonder if that'll help when we're trying to play, like, implement this plan today. Oh, okay. I'm starting to see the future from this coffee. There's a lot of caffeine in this thing. Definitely. I can feel it. My eyes are glazing over. I see everything and nothing. Oh, man.
Get ready for the next
Xiaoyu. Okay. Xiaoyu is a matchup where I want to play further away. And so what we'll do is we'll play it like just outside the range of our down 4. That's kind of my plan. Kind of like this. And see how she likes to respond to that, right? No, she's getting in, right? That's okay. No! Good set. And notice she keeps coming in after our down 4s, right? Now they're playing this sort of, ooh. Nice. That's really good. Well, that's, pretty good for us. Nice. Get him with that down forward 1 because they probably, that's way obvious that we're going for that low, right? Okay. Okay. Nice. Notice how they were kind of putting these keep out moves at that range. That was actually really interesting. Caused my my down forward to whiff. Nice. Okay. They're not coming in anymore after that. Go for this. Nice. Ah! Nice. We kind of brawled it out at the end because things were getting hairy. And everyone was kind of like throwing stuff at the wall. But the point is that you'll notice that I'm trying to maintain this sort of kiting distance, right? And they're trying to get in our face and get us to do something. Nice. And they're playing very patiently too, which kind of helps us for this. Okay. Man, my jet uppers are bad right now, but that's okay. Go for this. Oh no! Good stuff. Oh no, I'm dead. Nice. I don't mind this. Okay. And now they're just, I don't know what they're trying to do, but we're gonna, you know, punish them for just standing there. Okay. Nice. Oh, that keeps going. That's crazy. Just doing this. Nice. That was a really sharp tracking move. Nice. I'm fighting back finally. And that's getting me in trouble. Oh, the mids. So scary. Nice. It's kind of interesting. You see how they went for the jabs now after the hatchets? That's like a, what do you call it? Like a hint, right? That they are trying to stop the momentum of the hatchet. First they were doing back one, and now they're trying to use jabs, right? They're like, okay, I'm gonna transition to this to a +1 situation. Kind of interesting, honestly. Good punish. Nice sidestep. They're sidestepping a lot in these situations for their offense, so we can probably look into more. Oh, nice. Nice, I'm dead. Okay, cool. Cool. But you'll notice that, like, we're just trying to lock down this movement. We're trying to stay in this comfort zone that we want. Whoa. Nice punish. Okay. Punch parry. We like it. Nice. Nice. That's a pretty scary punch parry. Nice. Oh, nice. Good games. So even not knowing a whole lot about Xiaoyu, right? We were playing like this distance game, trying to figure out how do we like keep her at a distance, and we got pretty far. They adapted better,
Ready for the next battle.
but I liked it a lot. That was actually pretty interesting. We were also playing like kind of this back one, not back one, Xiaoyu's back one situation against them as well, where they like the hatchet situation was very interesting. I feel like they had a bit of an advantage there because they were very familiar with what they wanted to do, but I wasn't familiar with what I wanted to do, what they would be wanting to do. All right, Nina, you want to play further away from it, Nina? Notice that there is immediately attempts to get in after every one of these. And so because of that, I'm immediately switching to frame traps, right? I'm trying to lock this down. Nice. Okay. Let's just do a jab. And sure enough, that's what happens. Bit of a input mistake there, but that's okay. They just keep going. Nice. I'm just gonna finish it. Oh, nice. Did you get some distance there? That sidewall was unfortunate, but that's okay. Wow, why is this happening? Okay. Alright. Oh, I went for a rage, and I lost! Nice stuff. Will they fall for the same thing again? No. Okay. Okay. I'm dead. Okay, nice. I'm really disappointed in these terrible wall combos, but it's not the end of the world. That's kind of beside the point, I guess. I think we can beat this, for sure. You can tell that they're very much, like, kind of trying to play fast, right? And we're trying to lock it down. Okay. That was 100% minus 14. I just messed it up. Okay. I don't know. I just did that because I think I'm getting tilted, but it's okay. That's okay. All right, cool. Let's do a backup here. Can't sidestep that anymore. Sure, there's that power crush again. Oops, okay. I'm gonna do a jab here because I suspect they're gonna start attacking again. We'll see if I'm right. Yes, but no. Yes and no. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Cool. We lived. So there's still a chance they're going to go for that low crushing move, that high crushing move. There's the power crush I was talking about. Okay, nice tracking on that. Just get her further away. Nice. We'll do a jab here. Okay. And we win. Cool. That was scary. But you'll notice that, like, again, this person is kind of single-mindedly trying to get in, right? They want to get in. And we need to constantly be thinking, what do they do, right? Okay. We just need to constantly be thinking about what are they going to do for that, right? And you see that this person's like pretty kind of emphatic trying to like stop this. Power crush, power crush, power crush, right? Okay. I'm gonna do jab again. Sure. Will they fall for it again? I'm gonna back up. I think they're gonna go for the low again. Yeah. Okay. Gonna go for this. Sure. Go for this throw. Just go for something simple. Oh no! Oh, I didn't break it! I'm dead! Nice. That's awesome. I'll do a jab here. Of course. Go for this, and then we'll just like let him do whatever. Nice. Bit close, but we did get there. And that's just because we knew what they were trying to do, right? We knew what they were trying to do. Some of the muscle memory, just we couldn't shake it, right? Like we have to, I just felt like I had to do something after like 1-4 or something and forget it. Remembering that power crush is a thing in that situation almost every time, right? Could have probably, we could have improved and done something better there, but I'm glad that we managed to win it. That duck is crazy. Okay. Have a Wi-Fi.
Get ready for the next battle.
Who are we playing against? Okay. Devil Jin. Okay. You kind of want to play closer, I think, to him, to a degree. Nice throw. This Devil Jin is very much trying to do a lot of these kind of crazy, like, reversal time moves. So, like, kind of trying to deal with it, right? They did nothing after that back down 4, though. I wonder why. Okay, goes that throw another time. So let's see. Oh, nice. That distance is crazy. Whoa, that was crazy. Alright, they're getting a little bit too crazy with these panic buttons. Nice duck. Cool. This is -3, I'm pretty sure, so that's... keep that in mind. Yep.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the
Alright,
next
Bryan mirror. Sure. This is actually perfect because we can kind of change what we're doing constantly, right? Sure. I like that adaptation. He immediately went for forward 3 into orbital. Nice. Cool combo. Whoops, that was quarter circle gap one. Nice stuff. Nice. Nice. But notice how we're kind of like trying to make this about what we're doing, not about what they're doing, right? That's fine, we'll take that. Good punish. And we're just gonna keep up the close distance because they don't seem that comfortable in it, right? Maybe. Maybe they are. Nice. I like that too. Down 4-2 into 4-3. We're gonna steal that. Nice. Sure, we'll take it. I don't mind that at all. We'll block here. That's a wild take, though. I just knew that they're gonna stay down because it's the Bryan mirror, right?
Round one.
Let's do a jab. Nice forward three. Ooh, that was well placed. Oops. Nice. We'll take it. They're getting a little bit aggressive with these wall rising threes now. Probably could have ended it there if I just used my heat. I'll do a down back three here. Nice orbital. I like that. Cool. But you notice that we're just kind of like forcing the situations over and over again. They try to run, we keep doing it, right? Oh no! Slower is better than nothing. Oh my god, we did it!
Get ready for the next battle.
Lars. Okay. So, with Lars, similar to the other situations, Lars really wants that room to get in your face, right? So I am going to block here because Lars can be aggressive, but I want to stay close to him, right? Okay, immediately he goes for this reversal option of the low. Makes me think I can do it again. Yeah. Whoa, that high crushed me. That's crazy. Cool. This is the second time they've chosen to go for the what is it, like the high crush on reaction after the down 4 this time, right? So we'll keep that in mind. Oh my gosh, these jabs are getting me in so much trouble. We'll stop jabbing. Honestly, we don't need to press anything. Gonna do this to get some space here. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. Wake up. Wow, that's not good. Okay, cool. Cool, we'll take it. I'm just gonna block here. Even if they go for that. Like, that's okay, right? Go for a back one. Go for another one. Jabs this time. That's fine. Don't know why they went for that, but that's fine. That was a bit dumb. Alright. Bit crazy, but we did get there. Because they're going kind of nuts on us, right? And that's okay. Now, here's the thing, right? They can do that low. That low's not scary. We're just going to back up. Back one again. Notice they're doing 1-1-1 now as their challenge move of choice in all situations. So nice. Now I can do a jab. And they went for a jab. Okay, we traded. That's fine. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna go for a hatchet here. Just go for this throw. We don't mind that. That was weird, but sure, we'll take it. We'll do a down back 3. This person does not stop attacking. Interestingly, like, as soon as they get to a certain distance is when they start attacking, right? What is up, Veters? 44 months. We are 4 months away from 4 years. That is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe I've even been streaming for 4 years, let alone you've been subscribed for 4 years. Look at that option select.
Get ready for the next battle.
Law. Ooh, I like this Law's name. That's hilarious. Veters, I owe you some games with Project L. Or whatever the name of it is these days. That was a humongous delay. Minus 13, that move. So I didn't say, you want to stay further away from Law. So we're going to be a little bit emphatic about this distance. Don't let him get too far away, right? But that's the idea, right? Is that we really don't want him to get so far away that now we're playing into him, right? Okay. I did that kind of for a dumb reason. Oh, hell yeah, Veters. Let's do it. Good block. Good punish. Notice how I'm just kind of like... We're just like constantly shoving these down back 3s down our opponent's throats, right? Kind of getting into a flow state here. But yeah, I'll probably be playing some today as well, Veters. All right, we've evolved our strategy. That's fine. That's amazing. Nice, 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 nice. I should have done a 13 frame there. Down 4-2-1. I don't know why I tried to duck it. I got really greedy. Cool. Do a jab here. Good punish. Good parry. Nice. We'll take it. Power crush, that's fine. These hatchets are probably not worth it. Nice. You're busy until 10 p.m. Oh, man. Well, let me know. Because I have a lesson with Tone, actually, tonight as well. But it's going to be done by then. Nice, nice. Oh, you see that? See that emphatic low parry? That's fine. That's good. That means we've got something going. Hey, Big Germ, good to see you. These delays are excellent. But see, we just keep poking them. Just poke, 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 poke. And it just locks them down. Even as they start putting up a resistance for it, right? Oh no. Yeah, I can't stay in Tekken God. I keep trying new things. Plus, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Oops. Thank you, Tommy. Welcome to the stream. Oops. Interesting. Seems there's no one on the ladder these days. It's kind of interesting that the while standing 3 is functionally an option select because of this, but I want to do this because I think it's like more stable. This is kind of interesting. So slow. Two Beyblade impersonators. Oh, sure. Huh. Well, Lars is an interesting matchup. I've labbed it now, so I feel more comfortable in the matchup. But even then, sometimes I get like destroyed, and maybe I need to revisit it sometime. But I've noticed that staying close to him helps. Like, you don't want to give him the room to actually do his stuff, and then it's just a matter of like being able to pick out the few things that are fake. Paul is an interesting character. He can play at any range, so we want to see what he wants to do, and he seems to want to play further away. Oops, nice. So because of that, I'm going to play closer. Very emphatic step. You see how that he did 3 steps there in a row? Something to keep in mind. Nice. Okay, cool. That is something to keep in mind for sure. And it's only after he gets hit. So he's just like kind of emphatically like, eventually I'll get out of this, right? Oh man, really. And we messed up our hatchet. Nice, good punish. That was very lazy of me. And we're dead. Nice elbow. I figured I'd see if they were the type to do the low. They are not. Can't believe we couldn't finish with that. I should have done something better then. The scaling always takes me by surprise. Block. Oh, I like that. Okay. They haven't been stepping as much, probably because I'm showing them so many tracking moves, even though they haven't worked. That's fine. Just go for this throw. My gosh, I can't believe we won that. And I can't believe I missed that punish. Good down 4-2. Notice they're still trying to get away and do that down 4-2. Nice. Oh no! That's pretty good, Big Germ. I would say, so here, if you want advice on that, it's going to sound counterintuitive, but the advice that Peter gave me was actually you want to start with the simple characters. Start with the Mishimas, start with like, maybe Law, but like Paul or something, characters that don't have a stance, and just get used to like observing the options that they have, right? And then getting used to punishing them, right? After that, then when you get to characters with a stance like Zafina, heavy stance-based characters, you can really just focus on the stances and not worry too much about the other moves because you already kind of see and know the patterns associated with the other like neutral moves, right? Like, oh, these down 4-2s work like this. These shoulders tend to work like this, you know? They're really trying to get away. You see that? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like that. I wonder if I can forward 3 after down forward 1 to catch that option. Okay. gonna go for this ender. Nice. Let's back up. Down 4-2. That's fine. Remember I said, they either have to fight back or they're gonna run away. And sometimes they're gonna be wrong. Emphatic about this run back. You see that? That's fine. Nice. They're really just trying to, like, get away, right? They do not want us to be that far in their face. Nice. Good choice there. They probably realized I was doing all those. That's fine. Very smart. Nice. They already do. Nice stuff. They got our win streak. Sucks. But we will see if we can't transition this into a win. You're gonna... It felt personal. I mean... Yeah, the way I see it is like, just you wait, right? That was a crazy option. Okay. Okay. Sure. I actually really like what they adapted to here. Nice. I wonder if that karate chop is an elbow. It seems like it should be. Oh, that down 4-2 beats out jab. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Down 4-2, so many of them. I don't mind it. Ah! Thank you, Big Germ. I just need to get better at sticking to my distances. And this person's actually doing a pretty good job of, like, sticking to his distances, right? Forcing where he wants to be standing, right? That's fine. I'll take it every time, basically. Ooh, nice. Nice. Be careful here. Ooh, interesting. I like it. Trying something different here. I like it. Okay. Good throw. Okay. Bit wrong. Oh, double down 4-2 is so good. Nice. They did pretty good. Honestly, like, that was really good practice on what we were trying to do. We lost, and they did it better, but, like, you notice how, like, they were very much trying to protect their space, right? And I was very much trying to get into their space. I was pushing the boundaries of what I could do, right? And it got me in trouble, right? But that's fine because we're trying to practice this. We cannot get better without losing. So we are harvesting these losses as we try to get better at doing what we were trying to do in that situation, right? That was actually probably the most useful game we're gonna get today. I'm always... Yeah, Rufus. I'm always doing it. I got 45 minutes left in the stream. Last 30 minutes is usually the best time to do it, but we're so close. I'll do them now even. Alright, we'll do one more set and then we can play then.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, we have a Steve. So against Steve, the range that you want to be enforcing is the range that's far, right? We want to be enforcing the long down 4 quarter circle back 1 range, right? Because as soon as he manages to get in like this, we're in trouble. Do this to get him away, and we'll go ahead and activate this. Notice that what I'm doing right now is like actually not really agreeing to get that close to him, right? We're using moves that like kind of enforce his distance. Ooh, good choice. Good choice. Okay. Over here, that's fine. Okay. Got perfected there, that's okay. They're playing pretty fast, I like this. Whoa! Cool. We'll let him over here maybe. The good news is we can play that 50-50 with them if we need to. But the goal here is to keep him away, right? Go for this throw. Distance, right? Distance is fine. Nice. That's actually crazy. I feel like I did a 4-2 in reaction to it, but then they just ran up and back one me. That's pretty good. Nice. Fair enough. Well, let's see if we can do better. I think 4-2-1-2 is like an interesting move. I think down 4 is actually still probably where we want to be. Maybe? Down 4 and jabs? Let's see. Also, even quarter circle back 1, right? We need to be presenting... We need to be presenting like something that's scary. Okay. Okay. All right. And just keep using these jabs and stuff to keep him away. We're going to keep trying to do that. I'm going to back up here. Because I don't mind, oops, run up throat. That's crazy. Notice they don't really do anything after this down 4. That's fine. They still don't do anything after it. Okay. They're just trying to get that distance when that happens. Okay. No! Okay. We're getting away with a little bit. We also have to remember to actually use our counter hit strings when we're up close and trying to fight back. Nice. Wonder if I can clip that. Clip that. Yeah.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. Okay, I can't forward free. Go for this throw. And then give him some distance, right? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Remember what I said. They always let the down 4 ride, right? So we gotta push another one. We have to remember to push another one. That's crazy. Good slice though. Good timing. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, what? Oh, nice stuff. Sure. I'm dead. Good games. Rufus, you here? You ready? Oh, they got us. Oh, man. Sure. You can do that. Meanwhile, I think someone sent me a friend invite. I'll go ahead and say yes to it. What was it? There's this person. Sure. Alright, so... Cool. Alright. But yeah. This theme is still going to be enforcing our range, right? And you'll notice against that Steve, we struggled because the Steve was throwing out a lot of moves in those ranges, and we were not doing a good job of like kind of playing around it, right? And I think that was kind of the issue that we found ourselves in. It's kind of interesting. I don't really know. I think it's okay. It's also okay to say like, oh, okay, I don't really know what we were supposed to do there, and we'll like try and get better, right? So while we're playing with Rufus, let's see if we can't figure out if they want to play close or far. Seems like they want to play far. Cool. Wait a second, how many rounds is this, Rufus? Nice. I went the wrong way. I'm dead. Sure. Notice that they are trying to get that space there. We don't want to die with heat, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop mine and mess it up. Nice. This is so many rounds. It's crazy. sure. Notice that we're trying to like kind of enforce this level of distance, right? Sometimes we'll get hit, and that's okay. As long as we're keeping the lead as a result of it, right? Nice. I always forget that that high crushes. Alright, we'll just do this. Nice throw. Let it rip there. That's okay. Oh no! I'm dead. But you'll see we're just kind of trying to like... Ooh, nice. We're really trying to just force a close range here because we've decided that's what we're going to do, right? And we're getting a lot of power crush and stuff in the mix now. Nice. We'll see if that works, right? Oh my god, why did I stand up? I was ducking and I stood up for it. Okay, fair enough. It's all good. Whoop. Nice, he actually got it. Low parry. Okay, fair enough. That's fine, right? Nice. Good stuff. And notice that okay. So many rounds. I've never heard these voice lines before. Good step. Stepping to the right. Okay. Uh-oh. Nice. Good stuff. So, those rounds are crazy. I don't mind, but yeah, I'll go to the menu. That's pretty funny. It's like the marathon version. That's pretty funny. Alrighty. It doesn't keep it, it doesn't keep it. I see. I can leave. I see. Fair enough. Yeah, it's probably first to 3 rounds is just the only difference, right? So it's all good. I think I've made that mistake with 2 before, where it's like you think, oh yeah, best of 5, so you pick 5, but it's actually that's best of like what 9. Pretty funny. All right. I Alright, let's see how it is now.
Ready for the next battle.
We got a random elegant palace this time. Walls are fun. I like walls.
Round 1.
Okay. So like I said, we're trying to figure out, like, what's the response in these situations, right? And it is typically some sort of step, right? Good stuff. And sidewalk again. Okay, sure. See if we can get something going with that, right? Okay. Alright. Just getting back to the wall. And just happens to work. So nice. Side step? Sure. Side step afterwards. Nice. Nice. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Sure. And I'm stepping too much too. So let's honestly hold that block more and step less today. Or when we can. Nice. Nice. Oh no! Sidestep jut up for there was ill-advised. Nice. Nice. Okay. That was not what I meant to do. I was trying to do something else, but we'll take it.
Round 1.
Okay.
Fight.
Whoa. You'll notice that the way that I'm trying to play this is like try not expose myself to too much of the moves, while also my goal the whole time is to land these moves, right? It's kind of like the philosophy that we have here. Like, where's my window, right? Where's my window of opportunity? Finish it. just play quickly, right? Now I get to think about what's going to happen in this next game, right? Maybe we lead with down by 3. Oh, interesting. I like that, I guess. Been given a gift. Go ahead and go for this. Nice. Good scramble. Bit terrible, but we'll take it. Alright. Just wall stuff now. Let's see. Nice, good stuff. Okay. So, see, they were trying to get that space there. They were trying to get that space there, so maybe... Maybe that's something I could have done better. Nice. Forward 3. I like it. Oops. Nice. And you'll notice that, like, we just have to pay attention to what is happening after certain moves. Like, what's happening after down 4? Is it a mash? Is it a backup? What's happening after 1-4? Is it the power crush still? Is it back up? Like, what's happening, right? Okay, nice. I like that delay. Good use of the 1-2 string. We don't use it enough in our offense. Sure. That's on me. Throw just to get some distance. Nice. Sure. Okay. I like that step. I like that side step. Though that was a missed input by us. Okay. Alright. What happens next, right? get him back to the wall, which is why we go for this throw. Good duck. Nice. Wow. Nice. Wait, that beats it? I'm amazed. I'm in shock. Nice. No! That's crazy. What a scramble.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. Can't be mad with that, right? Okay. We need to use a little bit more of our down forward ones as well, because the down forward ones are hard to deal with. I like it. Oops. Nice. Nice. I need to take my turn back. I keep forgetting that's -9 now. I'm so scared, but I need to take my turn back. Sure. Sure. Ooh, that was good. I'm still trying to like play this sort of lockdown game here. All right, I tried to step. I probably should have just held it. I don't know what I was afraid of. Good duck. I thought I had a Twitch confirm, but I was wrong. Let's go ahead and go for this. Woo! Nice. Cool. Crazy stuff. Okay, we can change stages or something. Get a change stage. Change stage, you get a stage change. That's what I'm trying to say. GG's. But yeah, this is actually really interesting, like, trying to, like, they were some crazy rounds. Trying to figure out, like, What are we trying to do? Are we trying to lock down sidestep? Are we going to trying to play keep out? Are we trying to play offense? Like, and switching in the mirror is very hard to do. You have to keep doing it, right? Like, I think I'm on the offense now. Cool. Unfortunate. Nice. Okay. Maybe we just do this. Sure. Okay. Okay, good. Oh no! Oh, lucky. Oh my gosh. Huh. Crazy stuff. That was almost a disaster. Sacral? And now we're just kind of building these sequences, right? Nice! Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I low parried too slow. Oh man. Okay. Jeez. So, I think we're just mostly working on like punishment, but a lot of the interactions seem to start from my moves. Get up. Oops, I pressed. Good stuff. I really liked that round. There were so many small things. I was stuck in the corner. I couldn't move. I really liked that round. Let's not relent on the distance, though. And that's okay, right? Low parries will happen. Oops. Okay. Sure. That's unfortunate. Okay, what's next? Back up into 4-4-1-2. Or 1, I mean. Okay. Nice orbital. That was actually pretty smart. I like that a lot. Ooh. I was gonna say that doesn't work. I like that a lot too. Unfortunate, yeah. I think it's just like building stress as well for the opponent. Okay. Pretty good respect for that move, I think. Oops. Let's see. Oops. Nice. Oops. Nice. 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 That beat it out. I love it. Bit slow on me. He knows my weakness. Ooh, I didn't break that either. Uh-oh. Coffee's wearing off. Oh my god, I don't have to charge! I'm an idiot! I'm dead.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay.
Round 4.
Okay.
Fight.
Ah, I let go. Ooh, he pressed! Oh, I didn't break it. Nice. Oops. That was supposed to be hatchet kick. No! I'm gonna die for this. I'm gonna die for this mistake. I'm gonna die for this mistake. Unreal. Nice. Dying for that mistake. What a shame. Alright, once we finish this set, we're gonna call it, because we're almost near the end of the hour anyway. So it's at least one more game, right? Bit sloppy, but we'll take it. Okay. Nice. Good choice. I've been stepping a lot after back one. To be honest, what I should be doing is... Oh no, I'm dead. Potentially dead. I should be dead. Nice. Okay. Alright. Alright, GG's. GG's. I play the Bryan mirror a lot, so I think there's a lot of like... Thank you. I mean, my combos are not as good. I think my neutral is better than my combos. I think most Bryans I play with have a higher damage conversion rate than me. But cool. But yeah, this was a very... I think this was actually a pretty good exercise. Because, like, we did lose in a lot of our games, right? We did lose quite a few games. And when we were playing those games, it did kind of come down to, like, oh, man, I was trying, Rufus. I was tech rolling, but there are certain ranges and situations where it just still won't work. I was trying, though. I promise. I labbed it. Sometimes it just works, even though they're trying. which is kind of crazy if you think about it. But yeah. That being said, yeah, I think the whole idea of trying to like force a range, stay in that range, make them uncomfortable, right? Make them tunnel vision on either staying at a distance or getting out of the close range or coming in, or whatever it's going to be, right? Making the game more about that, just to get into your right distance, can be a humongous boon to our gameplay. That's the first thing. But also, we're not that good at doing it. And I think part of it is like kind of being a little more observational, figuring out like, oh, okay, based off the way this person is playing, they really want to throw out the move here or the move here. And I think some of that is just, it's dangerous because you do keep out. You do keep out, and then you're trying to like continue that keep out, and the next thing you know, they're in, right? Because you tried to slow down. But I do think that when we're trying to close the distance and against an opponent that's very button happy or trying to play further away, I think that's the situation where we should start experimenting with using movement only to close the distance, but not all the way, right? Like, for example, in the case of like the Steves and stuff like that we played, I'm trying to think of another example, like the Leo, I think, played this way as well. We found ourselves trying to come in with a down 4 and then getting counter hit, or trying to do something and getting counter hit. And I think in those situations, the actual answer is just come in and back out. Then it'll cause the move to whiff. I think that's maybe what we'll try and do tomorrow. We'll see. With that being said, thank you so much, y'all, for hanging out with me today. Let's do our second YouTube sign off for the day. If you're coming from YouTube, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really helps us go. We really love seeing the new people show up. And if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTiban. That's VonTiban. We stream Tekken Bryan Saturdays and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. The first hour is a labbing session, and the next 2 is the structured learning and practice that we did today, that you just watched. If you didn't catch all that, this is down in your description below, as well as a link to our Discord, where you can join a community of players that are trying to get better at the game together. Most of them Bryan players, but some of them not, so everyone's welcome. And with that being said, I hope this was useful to you. Best of luck on your Bryan journey. Let me know how it's going for you in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.